What is up, YouTube? It's BBGamer05 back with another Fortnite video, going over yet another Fortnite location, which I have a very mixed opinion on. Shifty Shaft, as I'm sure you've all seen it before. It's a small little mineshaft type location. It was around in Chapter 1, I think, for the whole time. Maybe not maybe not Season 1, or maybe not even Season 2, but I know it was around for most of Chapter 1. And it wasn't anywhere in Chapter 2, but it came back in Chapter 3, strangely enough, very far north compared to its southwest type location, I believe it was, in Chapter 1. But yeah, let's just get into it, kind of go over the chest spawns, because there are quite a few here. Not as many as, say, Logjam or Greasy Grove, but there are quite a few here, and I think you need to kind of get a good feel of them. I'm gonna try and do better about going over chest spawns in this one, because I feel like in Logjam I didn't do too well on that, but yeah. Yeah, so as you can see right off the rip here, there are the possibility of 3 chest spawns right here alone. I've seen this one here the most. I think it's just luck. I don't think there's different like probabilities for each chest, but if there are, then I've seen this one here several times. Not so much for the one in the little rubble pile there, or the one in the back of the truck. But yeah. Moving on to the outer part of this spot, there is always a vending machine here. It doesn't show here for some reason, but there is always a vending machine here. I typically see snipers, but I think that's, again, just random, and I just happen to have that kind of luck where it's just snipers here. There's potential for ground loot across the building, as well as through here. You can see there's even an ammo box over there. I remember in Chapter 1 there used to be a chest spawn right here, but I don't think it ever shows up in Chapter 2 anymore. So, yeah, that's about it. With this part at least. Going back through here, you can see this little spot that you have to break down here into the wall. This is kind of a panic drop, I guess I would say. I only come here for either later in the game or later in my drop, or if everything else is taken by other players or teammates and I have to find somewhere, I just go down here. I barely see this chest spawn personally. I'm sure it's just, like I said, random chance, but I barely see this chest spawn here, I feel like. So another chest there. There's quite a few, I suppose, that spawn through here, but not nearly as many as some other locations. Going down here, I believe there's, yeah, this is the stairway going down, but there is a chest spawn down here below here, and an Omni chip if you need that. Moving on, I do know for a fact there's a chest spawn through this wall here. This was in Chapter 1 as well. I know that for a fact. I've dropped here several times in Chapter 1, just because it was a good spot to drop if you didn't want to go tilted, but you didn't really have anywhere else to go. Going back through here, this is the little mineshaft area, clearly, as you can see here. Not a lot going through here. Maybe some ground loot, a chest or two here and there, going through that wall too. But my speed's way too fast. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So yeah, going through here. Not a lot of chest spawns. Not a great location, honestly. That's just my opinion, though. Omni chip right here. I'm just not really a big fan of Shifty Shaft. That's kind of just my opinion, though. Chest spawn up here, same as Chapter 1, I believe. Going back to the back part of this, chest spawns more so in the back. I feel like there's the one by the rocks, the one in this building here, the little shed thing. I thought there was one here, but I suppose not. There's the Omni chip, the third one. Chest in here, and there's always a vending machine right here as well. Right here in this spot, there's always a vending machine. So if you need one, go here or the one up front, because there is one up there, like I said earlier. While not directly part of Shifty Shaft, there is a very good mine shaft up here that you can drop at. So there's the occasional chest spawn here and here. And this spot is quite windy as well, so forgive me if I miss one. Chest spawn here. It's a very spread out area, so it's like a cave system of mine shafts and stuff. So let's go down here first. You can get some wood from here, obviously. The chest here, ammo box over there. A chest there, and then here's another exit. Going up here, I think there might be a chest. Yeah, there's a chest right there, in the roof here. I'm gonna go back through there because I kind of forgot where the other exit went to. So if I went this way, you break through these boards, go through here. There's a chest spawn. Going back through here and up, you can find a bigger cave system with a couple more chest spawns. Like I said, very windy little area. You can take several twists and turns going through that exit there, chest spawns and stuff. More and more as you go through here, and that about does it for this mine shaft. Probably the best part of Shifty Shaft, if you ask me, is just the inner cave system here, rather than the actual outer part of it. It has more chest, I think. I'm not gonna count it right now, but I think it has more chest inside the little inside of the mountain than it does on the outside. Overall, though, Shifty Shaft in Chapter 3, including that mine shaft in the cave or in the mountain, is definitely better than its Chapter 1 counterpart. It has about the same amount of loot on the outside. Everything's about the same as it was in Chapter 1. Even like the landscape's the exact same. I don't think they really changed anything about it on the outside, but yeah. Overall, my opinion is still very mixed on it. It has loot, not a great deal, but I mean you can still get some stuff from it. It's more so a solo drop, if anything. Maybe a duo drop. I draw the line at duo drops because I mean there's just not enough loot for a trio or a squad, I feel like, let alone several of them. So yeah, if you want a good solo or duo drop, you can go here. That's what I personally drop here in. I would never drop here in a full-on squads match, just because there's not enough here, unless you split up and go into the mineshaft system here, which I'd say is relatively risky if you like sticking together. But if you like to split up more, then it's perfect for you then, for a squads drop. But yeah. That is all I wanted to say today, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and check out my Logjam Lumberyard video if you want to. I think it's much shorter than this one, because this one has less loot, less to look at, but it has a lot more of, like, when it comes to, like, the inner workings of this place. This, mine shaft over here is most of what this location has to offer, really. So if you drop here, I recommend the mine shaft on the inside of the mountain instead of this, but it's really up to you. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.